the Sutava Arya Savaka, that is a person who understands Dhamma or who has comprehended Dhamma, focuses on the Paticca Samuppada. They focus on the Paticca Samuppada. They are not focusing on the body. They are focusing on the mind. So it is to do with the mind, because you attach with the mind. The raga is in the mind. So you need to get rid of the raga. Raga, Dvesha and Moha. Those three are in the mind. And getting rid of raga, Dvesha, Moha will take you to Nibbhana. And raga, Dvesha, Moha is what creates the suffering. Right? What is Siyalu Dukha? Siyalu Dukha. In here, Sabba Dukkha. They were talking about Sabba Dukkha. When we come to Sabba, or Sabba is Swa Abba. Dukkha is the suffering. Swa Abba is Swa is oneself. So if I am saying Swa Abba, to me Swa is myself. To you, Swa is you. Abba is what you attach to. So what I attach to is mine. So that is what that is my Sabba. So when I say Sabba Dukkha, to me is what I am attached to, that brings a suffering, is my Sabba Dukkha. So when they use the word Sabba, it has been translated into all the dukkha, all the sufferings, and that is not correct. It is not all the sufferings. It is only the mental sufferings. We are not talking about the physical sufferings, not the vipaka. We are only talking about the abhisankara that we create, because we cannot do anything with the vipaka. Again, like Tathagatayan Vahanse was injured by that stone when Devadatta rolled the stone, and he was injured. He hurt his leg and he had to suffer. There was a physical pain. And you cannot get rid of that, because otherwise you understand it in a wrong manner, and you will say, oh, they say they get rid of all the sufferings. But what happened here? He hasn't got rid of all the sufferings. He had a pain. So this is not talking about the pain, it is talking about the mental pain. And again, Mugalan Maharatan Vahanse was beaten to death, and he had to bear the pain. So that is not what we are talking about. So physical pain is not the suffering that can be eliminated in Buddhism. So we are not talking about, well, physical pain can be eliminated when you become Arihatun Vahanse and then you pass away. That's when you are done with the world. You die, and that is there are two types of parinibbana: sopadisesa parinibbana, anupadisesa parinibbana. Sopadisesa is when you are living, you become nibbana. You are still living. So then you get rid of all the sufferings to do with the mental sufferings, but you still have the physical sufferings. When you become anupadisesa nibbana, that is when you die after becoming enlightened. That means you don't have any body anymore for pain. So there is no physical suffering either. So that is how you get rid of all the sufferings. You get rid of all the sufferings eventually, but not after becoming a Arihatun Vahanse, not when you are sopadisesa nibbana. So upadisesa, that means there are things that are left, you're not done with yet. Anupadisesa is there's nothing left, you're done with, kind of thing, right? Now let's talk about dukkha dukkha. Dukkha vedanayan bhikkhave passam paticca uppajjati dukkha vedana. Dukkha vedaniyanang bhikkhave passam paticca uppajjati dukkha vedana. So what happens is dukkha dukkha. How you create dukkha dukkha? is what is explained here. You have one dukkha, there is a pain. For example, we'll take the same two examples, like Tathagatayan Wahanse got injured and got hurt, a physical pain, and then Mugalan Maharahatan Wahanse got a physical pain, but they didn't create a dukkha on top of that. But if we were to get a physical pain, if someone was to beat us, right, we attach with them angrily, we will create a hatred towards them, and then we suffer more. For example, if a husband hit his wife, that was the example we took before, there is a pain, there is a physical pain. Say for example the pain was 50, if we can measure the pain, if it was 50, but the wife will feel that as 500, 10 times more. She will cry for ages. The physical pain is gone, long gone. She can't even remember where she was hit, but she's still crying. Why? She's got a mental pain. And then like we discussed, after 1 week her mother comes, and then she starts crying again, saying, oh, this man hit me, you've never touched me, you've looked after me very well, but this man hit me, kind of thing. So she's crying again. So that is the dukkha that you create on top of the dukkha.